I always install these two apps on my Windows computer before I use it. Reason is that these two apps gives me everything I need to know about my computer, how to handle my system without any problem. In one click, guys, I'll be able to access everything on my system. So if you really want to know what's really going on in your system and you've not tried out these two software on your device, then go ahead and try it now and let me know what you think about this software at the end of this video. But the second apps is the most crucial one because you get this one right away from Microsoft Store. Now let's open our Edge or any browser of your choice. Come to this place and search for sys internal download. Copy this or type it in your browser. You have something like this. Then scroll up, click on this button. Once you click on it, it comes out like this. Then come to this place, download sys internal suites. This is what you need. Click on it and it downloads on your device. Once you download it on your device, then extract it. Once you extract it, open it like this. Then once you open it, then go to auto run 64 disks. In some device, you have auto run 64.exx exe, and if your one is not having that exe but you have access to this auto run 64, not the auto run that has C, not that one, this one. Right click on it, run as administrator and click on the yes button. Now once you click on it, it brings to this interface. You have something like this on your device. This particular software gives you access to everything, every program you have on your device. So you'll be able to see it at a glance. Any app that you don't recognize, you'll be able to take a necessary action on it. Now here is what is really happening now on my device. You can see the service I have here, the Adobe Reader, the quick turnaround, and lots more that is really on my device is what I have access to here. So you quickly identify which of these apps that you don't recognize that is running on your device, and you can take an appropriate action against such apps. So let's take a look at one of them as an example and do some one thing or the other. Assuming now, before we go that, we should come to this place. You have something like auto run entry. You have the description of these apps here. Then you have the publisher. You have the path, image path. Then if you move like this, you have the timestamp and other virus total. So if there is any virus on your device through any of these apps you've installed on your device, you should be able to see that here, and this will help you to take an appropriate action against such. So for example, now let's assume that this Google, I don't know what it means and I'm not the one that installed it, and it so sounds suspicious unto me. Just click on it, right click on it, then click on Process Explorer. You click on it. Once you click on the Process Explorer, just wait a few seconds for it to load. Then you have access to something like this. Now from here, you can see a lot of things here. You have access, just move your mouse to this and you have access to everything that is in connection with that particular thing you've just opened on your device. You can see, so you have a lot of information here, and if it's not really in a good if it's not good on the device you have access, you can see the CPU, the private byte, the working set, the IP description, the company name, and others. You have a lot of information here. So let's dig deep more, and not only that, you have option to the file, view, processor, and lot more that you can use to access any of the information on this place. So let's now dig deep more and see. For example, this Chrome, I don't really know what is really happened to the Chrome. It's too suspicious to me. Just click on the right click on it again and click on property. Once you click on the property, you are going to have something like this. Then you have access to the image. You'll be able to see the image, you'll be able to see the path, you'll be able to use the command line, you'll be able to see current directory and other important thing about this. You'll be able to see the parent if it is verified or unverified. You'll be able to see bring to front and kill this process. You can from here kill this process. Then you'll be able to have access to the IP address. You can see that if this is not from a trusted device, you see the IP address, you see the protocol, you see so many things here about this site or app that you are using, which is which you can literally get rid of within a few seconds. You can also click on this security and see every other thing that is tuned on this. You can see built-in administrator denied that. Then you have here integrity, that is mandatory labeled untrusted. Mandatory level is integrity. You have a lot of information here about this. Then you can as well have it to the environment of that particular apps or software you are using on your device. Then the job it does, you have access to it here. Then string, you can as well have access to the string. Then the GPU it uses, you have access to it. Then the job it does, you have access to it here. So with this, you can do a lot of things here about this app. So if you really want to kill that app and you suspicious that's apps or software is look suspicious, you just right click on it. Then from here you can do a lot of options. You can kill it, you can restart, you can suspend, you can do so many things on this. So this is one of the app I use most especially on my device and help me guys to access any apps or program that I'm not running on my device and that looks so suspicious. So with this simple app I get rid of that within a few seconds. Now this take us to the second app we use on my device for better understanding, and this is very simple guys. If you have not done that, I will encourage you to try this. And this app is very easy, and the app is called WinToy. And to get this WinToy inside your device is very simple. Come to the search bar here, type in Microsoft Store. Once typing Microsoft Store, just wait a few seconds for this page to fully load. Then here type in WinStore. Is this particular one, WinToy. Click on this app. Once you click on the app, here you see get. You know I've installed it, that is why it's called open. On your you see get, then click on it and install this app on your device. If you have a very good network, in less than 1 minute, guys, this app will install on your device. Now, click on it and open it. You bring out the yes button and click on the yes button. Now, click on the key icon. Once you click on it for the very first time, you'll be able to see the key icon. Once you click on the key icon, you have yourself and this place. Now, let's dig deep on this app because this app is going to help you a lot when it comes to your device. The first button you have here is which is called home. From here, you have access to the name of your device. You can see that my device name is here HP Spectra 360. You see now Comfortable 13. Then the processor I have on my device, you have it here Core i7, and you see it here. Then the graphic I have, you have it here. The memory is 16 gig RAM. The storage is this. The window I run on my device is Windows 11. You can see it here. Then uptime, then performances, you have this here. Now if you go down a bit, you have all the apps I installed on my device is about 116 apps. Then the process is 288. Then service 126. Then space cleaned is 0 space clean. Then you have the processor, which is 3%, video card 25%, memory 80%, and network about 54.01 gigabytes. That is what you see on the home screen. Now click on this app. Once you click on the app, once you click on the app, it's going to bring out all the apps you installed on your device. The first you have to take a look at is what is here. You have access to the size of the apps installed to your device here. The first one is Adobe, and it take about 1.4 gigabyte on my device. So you can take a look at all the apps you install on your device. You see that this free wind registry repair, it has no effect, it occupy no space on my device. So you can take a look at all these to have access to the space each of these app takes in your device. Then you can as well click on this button to sort it out by names, date install, size, ascending and descending order. Here you can click on this filter and click on classic, modern, or also. This just gives you a very simple way to access every apps installed on your device. As I've said, I have 116 apps installed already on my device. Then click on services. Once you click on the services, here you have access to the services on your device. You can see that application information is running and it's manual. So this tells you if an app is manual or automatic, you have access to it as soon as possible. Once you're able to access the service section of this app, you have this one as manual. Some of them are manual, some of them are automatic. That is what you do there. Then come to the performance. Then other performances, this is a very good place to use on this app because it gives you access to one or two things that you can use on this platform. The first one is ultimate performance power plan. This gives you access to the power plan of your device. If you click on this button, it redirects you to this place where you have access to the power plan. You can now switch from the high performance of the balance and others here. So that is what this does. And if you click on this one, it's going to enable that settings. You can see that it has enabled it now right away on my device. So you can literally use that and do that on your device. Then you talk about the hardware accelerated GPU. Then allow the video card to allocate tasks more efficient, reducing CPU lateness and use overhead. So you can click on this button to enable that. So this will help you guys to make your system run perfectly okay, efficiently and accurately. Then VF, that is visualization based security. This is enabled. Then you have startup apps. These are another important tools that you can use on this platform. Once you click on these startup apps, it helps you to bring these apps, so you'll be able to see which apps that turn on, that active immediately you turn on your device. And once much of this app is turned on, then your device is going to lag. And that is why some device lag. When you turn it on, you wait longer time before it comes up. So let me disable some of this. I don't need this theme to start on with my device each time I turn it off. Then this is active, is good. Search bar is also good. The Microsoft Team, Microsoft Corporation, I don't need that one to start up. The Intel graphic, you can release all of this. Just take your time, guys, and take a look at what you need to turn off and what you need to turn on here. It all has to do with you. Nothing that you can as well click on this button to sort by name, by status, by ascending and descending. You can just take your time and sell all this. This will help you guys to configure that. Then the next one is relaunch app. You can use this to relaunch app automatically serve restartable apps and restart them when you send back in. Then you can click on this to enable. Then you have background apps. This is another important thing that is very good. Once you turn it on, some background app will turn off and some will turn and we disable. So this is another good opportunity that you can use, guys, to leverage on this app and make use of it efficiently. Then we have visual settings. Let more, you have gaming, then you have search. So there are so many things you can do here. Now let's quickly take about the health on your device here. Click on this health button. So under the health button, you have the fast startup, then you can enable that. Then you have hibernation, you can enable it. Then you have cleanup, guys. This is one of the best thing that I use most on this platform on all my system. Once you set up this button, free us storage, clean caches, and delete system restore point and more. Just click on this button, then take your time and do all these settings here. You can see that you can click on storage, you can file explorer, you can clean it, you can clear your Microsoft store, you can reset your network. Lot more you can do on this place. It's very good apps that you can use. Then storage sense, then you can do that. Then it helps generate report, generate a battery report, continue usage, estimate capacity, and other technical details. So you can click on it and this is going to generate report for you. You can see that the report has generated and you have the result of that on your desktop. So now you can see, you can use this one to repair your PC. You can see, you can click on this and use to repair your PC. Check DS key, that is check this. You can use to system file and deployment image service. This is what you can do on this platform. Then you can use to check your memory diagnostic. You can click on this check button to check your memory diagnostic. You can use to check now and do that later. So this is a very good app. Then you can just want to update your system. You can see that system update. You can click on this button and manually set that. Once you have update, it tells you and you update that manually. Then driver update, make sure that driver update is on so that whenever you have a new driver update, this will help you get it and install that on your device. App update as well, you can do that manually and you can make it on. So this has to do with you. So anything you can do on this, and you can as well, guys, come to the tweak button here and set some privacy for you. So this the two apps I normally use on my device each time I have a new Windows system. And that's all, guys. You are able to do this on your device. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and don't forget follow us so that you have access to more important information whenever we drop them on this channel. See you soon, guys, on our next video.